The most challenging, I would say, is the fact that I had to witness you grown and push.
Yeah.
That is the most challenging part. It can be emotionally intense, and it is emotionally intense.
So on that note, do you have like a short kind of thing to say to me going through that twice?
That's catching me unaware, but I'm going to sing say a simple poem. Hey everybody, welcome back once again to Thrive with the Bummy Days. And if you're new on our channel, I am Felix.
And I'm Olanike.
And we are really delighted to have you join us. Our channel is all about parenting, mental health, family health, and helping individuals find healthy balance. We are all about sharing our stories as well that can help people out there navigate this journey of parenting or of life or anything you're going through.
Yes.
We're healthcare professionals, just so you know, and we are always more than happy to support and help people out there. Few weeks ago, we started a video episode which is my experience in the labor room.
Yes.
And we started with the first part, which is about
the preparation leading to that day.
Exactly.
What to expect and all of that, the thoughts and the emotions. So the part two, we talked about the first, the experience with Phoebe, who's our first child.
Exactly.
Then the part three was like experience with Joshua, which was kind of different or distinct from the first one. So this part four is the concluding part to wrap up our series, the series we just started on. So we're gonna in this part we're gonna be talking about reflection, like Felix reflection upon what happened during that period, the experience on both delivery and what he experienced in the labor room, basically.
Yes, so just as you rightly said, it's about my reflection and what tip I would provide to people or to new fathers or expectant fathers out there, or folks who are the first child and what they should look out for if they're having their second child or whatever number of child they're looking to have. It's just my own reflection around that. So shoot. Yeah,
so looking back, how would you describe your role as a dad in the labor room?
My role was two things. First, before Phoebe came, it was as a husband, which was to give you every support that I could give, I could offer you humanly possible. So that was my first role. And the second role was to mentally prepare myself to become a dad.
Yes.
And so in terms of having to know where Phoebe would stay, the preparations that needed to happen for Phoebe, the room, the furniture, all this kind of stuff, the clothing, and the weather, everything, all the knowledge I needed to have, it was part of my responsibility then to get those knowledge. And so it's important that as a man, as a new dad, get this necessary information, because it's going to help you. Information, they say, is power. Knowledge, they say, is power. And so it is crucial that you have the right knowledge that can help you navigate this journey of being in the labor room.
Partner.
Yeah, exactly. To support your partner in the labor room.
So what would you say is the most rewarding and the most challenging part of the experience?
The most rewarding part of being a father twice, of having Phoebe and Joshua, is of course them being in my hands.
The baby, their hands,
When they were born, as soon as I cut the cords for both of them, so that's the rewarding part. And as soon as the midwives did their checks and all those stuff, they gave them to me.
Back.
I heard them, immediately. I heard them back after the midwives had done their stuff. And that's the most rewarding part. The most challenging part, I wouldn't say challenging, because honestly, it's part of the journey. I would say is the fact that I had to witness you, grown and push. That is the most challenging part. It can be emotionally intense, and it is emotionally intense. But then,
it's like watching someone you love deeply in pain. And at that moment, it's not like there's something particular you can do to relieve or share in that pain. All you can do is like support them, hold their hands, and all of that. So I understand that. I totally understand that.
That's the most challenging, but I wouldn't use the word challenging. I just say
it's just part of the experience.
It's just part of the experience. You just get used to it and you move on, really.
I know.
Yeah.
How did being in the labor room change your perspective of fatherhood?
Well, it did change my perspective of fatherhood, because being in the labor room and having to see that tiny one, that little one that had been in the womb for 9 months, come out, just made me realize that I'd been like this before, been in the womb of my mom, and then it just changed my perspective that now you've got responsibilities, you've got people looking forward to you. The first two set of people that look forward to me are my children.
Yes.
You know, yes, others out there can fancy me being their mentor and all those kind of stuff. But honestly, they are not as important as compared to my children. Looking up to me and, fathering them in the nice way, in the best way possible, providing that necessary support. Being in the labor room changed my opinion. It changed my opinion as to how men should treat women.
Yes,
really crucial.
The relationship you have with your partner going through that period will probably shaping it in a way, because then you seeing them experience this just for you to have a family.
Exactly.
It kind of brings you closer, helps you bond better.
It does actually. It helps you bond. And we know that oftentimes some people say love is never enough. For me, love is enough because love is kind, love is supportive, love is understanding, love is caring. Love is actually the foundation of everything.
Yes.
And so when you're in the labor room, is more also providing that support. Now I do know that men are different, personality, build up and all this kind of stuff. Also experiences matter. Probably me being a nurse has helped me stay in the labor room. But we know but we know men that are not healthcare professionals and have decided to be a part of their spouses or their partner's journey right in the labor room, and it helps you bond.
Yes.
It just gives you a different clue, a better understanding of how to treat women, because honestly they go through a lot, and as partners, especially childbearing processes, it's really tough. So if you're a man, please provide that emotional support, be present, give the guidance, and really be there to support your partner in that journey.
So on that note, do you have a short kind of thing to say to me going through that twice?
That's catching me unaware, but I'm going to sing say a simple poem.
My God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm. What's the procedure, everyone?
First is, let me start by thanking you for being a very beautiful wife, supportive, and someone who is really stood by me in those difficult times.
Thank you.
And, we've only just started. We've only been married not too long ago. Check our videos. I know we've shot a video as to our love journey. So check that out as well to understand that
where we're coming from. Yeah.
And so thank you for that. And secondly, thank you for giving us two lovely children, two very beautiful kids, Phoebe and Joshua. We cannot thank you enough. We cannot thank you enough. And there's no amount of gift that can thank you for what you've done. We're incredibly grateful to you. We love you. I love you. I love you endlessly. You know that. I love you more than what gifts can portray. That's my quote. There's no amount of gift that can express my love for you. But what is important is that you know that I would always show love. I would always be there for you. And I will always be the best husband that you can think of. And for our children, I will always be the best father, the best version of a dad they can ever think of.
Thank you. That's so sweet.
My role is to ensure that they're happy and they feel supported always.
That's so sweet. And also I would like to thank you because obviously the first experience of me having Phoebe, you were supportive. I'm really grateful for that support also. And also the second time, thank you for being supportive. Thank you for always being there, speaking out for me when I can't. And
thank you you need to thank me for accepting all your abuses.
Not abuse.
I was just joking.
See what's on your mind.
I was just joking. Don't worry.
It happens. Anyways.
When I say excesses, I mean during when Phoebe was about to come out.
That was.
It's not about. It's just one of those things that
I'm still denying that because obviously I don't have a memory of it, so I'm still denying that.
There's an adage in our language that says, when someone pulls, it's not the person that pulls that remember. It is the person that packs the pull, or the person that wants to flush the toilet.
I think that's the case because I don't remember, so I'm denying that I ever said anything
it's okay. I accept your denial.
But I know it's possible because in the moment, you never know. The pain is that intense. You never know what comes out. Guys,
I don't know how to quantify that pain because it's like a groaning that you cannot express. I don't know. I don't know what kind of. I know with diseases people have pains, but honestly,
it's like
pain in pregnancy,
pain for a short period. For that period, it's like everything just compounded to that moment.
Exactly.
So shout out to all women out there.
Let me do the shout out. Shout out to all women out there. Honestly, we love you on behalf of all responsible men. And if you're not responsible, start being responsible. Go and learn how to be responsible. Stay tuned to this channel.
Try to be, please.
Please try and be responsible. Shout out to all women out there. We know that the journey to being a mom is not easy. It is fairly easy for we men because, you know, the way we've been designed, women have to be there, they have to go through pregnancy, they have to go through childbirth, they have to go through changes in their body and all this kind of stuff. But on behalf of all responsible men, for myself and all responsible men out there, we love you and thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We love you. We love you and we are grateful. We are very, very grateful. All the kids you've given us, you know, we did the whole journey of having the kids together, but you carried the pregnancy. Yeah. Thank you. And speaking on behalf of the kids as well, thank you. We love you. Thank you.
You're welcome. And on that note, we'll be wrapping up this 4-part series.
Yeah.
So thank you again for sharing your experience.
Thank you.
And on our next video, one of our next video will be talking about my experience in pregnancy and delivery from my own perspective, things I remember, because there are some like differences in what I remember than his own perspective. So come along, we're gonna be sharing that.
Come along with us, guys.
We're gonna be sharing that in next video thereabout.
I will look forward to seeing you. Thank you once again for staying tuned to our channel. Thank you for liking and sharing our videos, and thank you for subscribing and putting on your notification bell. If you're new to our channel, we are just all about parenting, family health, mental health, living life, helping you find healthy balance. And we also want to learn from you. We're not doing this alone. We're doing this as a community. Use our comment section, please, to tell us your own experiences, and we look forward to reading it and also our audiences reading it. Till we see you next time. Bye-bye.
Oh, they're praying, you know, and I was like, well, keep praying.
Well, my mom actually said that as well, you know. They were like, oh, now in 9 months' time, you know, they were expecting kids.
Yeah.